Come take a walk with me. A walk and talk, if you will. So, I wanted to talk to you today about the shadow side of control. The part of control that never gets talked about. And also, I want to talk to you today about plans, okay? So, control gets such a bad rap. We're told to let go of control, to not want to control things, that the harder you try to control things, the more things just kind of aren't controllable and fall apart. And not that that isn't true, but there's a shadow side to control that we overlook sometimes. Honestly, we kind of scapegoat it. And that is that control is actually a natural desire and a natural byproduct. Maybe desire is the wrong word for it, but a natural byproduct of being a creator. Okay? And I don't mean like a content creator or different things like that. I mean, yeah, that kind of comes into it, but like a divine creator. You get what I'm saying? Like, the reason we're put here is to, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but to continue to create this reality. And as a creator, control is a natural byproduct. You just have to funnel it into places that are controllable. And most of us know that what is actually controllable? You. And by allowing yourself to control you, you then automatically open up doors to then control sometimes things that are outside of you. A lot. So this is the part where then it goes into plans, okay? And you'll see how these are connected. And maybe this will give you, I'm going to turn around. And maybe this will give you a better understanding of how you can satisfy that urge and yearning for control without sacrificing your mental health and your, human stability. And if you hear some water jingling, I've got water in my pocket. I promise it's not the water in my belly. I know that would gross some people out, so I just wanted to acknowledge that. So plans are something that we don't control. We control the planning, but we don't control the plan. Yes? Here's an example. If we go about it this way. My plan today was to work on some things for my business, straighten and clean up, and get started on something that I need to finish. Okay? And when I woke up, I had the desire, just this momentum to take me on a walk. Now, in previous sections of my life, I would have gotten so frustrated with myself, possibly made myself do the things I had planned on doing, and would not have been completely in it. I would have been just doing it for the sake of checking it off. Funny that it would cut it off right here when I'm about to talk about the other alternative besides making plans. Plans are something that is outside of your control. It can be changed without your consent. Okay? But intention, intention is all you. Intention is something you can control. Something that cannot be changed without your consent. And what did we just talk about? Control is fine and healthy. Excuse me. And hella productive. When you understand that the control is you. So, shifting it, my plan not being to do X, Y, Z and all these things that I feel like I need to check off and be done with or do. My intention is to get some things done for my business, to straighten and clean up, and to finish something that I had already started and need to get, another step into it. Just finish it up. That's my intention. And this subtle difference, it's the subtleties that rob us sometimes of our joy, of our motivation, of our peace and prosperity. Because we're told so hard, make a plan, make a plan, make a plan, make a list, make a list. And none of that is bad or wrong. None of this is. But the rub comes in is when that butts up against your natural desire to have control. Some realistic, tangible, attainable sense of control. A controllable control. You get what I'm saying? And that's you. It always will be you. It won't be anything else until it's completely you. Oh my God. My battery is like dying fast. So let me wrap this up. Plans and intentions and control. If there's not real life examples that pop in the midst of it, it just wouldn't be me. So, my intention is to do all these things. Now, that may not be what happens in the order that I want it to, i.e., I don't just wake up and start doing those things, because some days that works out, and other days, no, not at all. But my intention is to do those things today. Okay? And so you know why I know they'll get done? Is because I don't have to have them done by 8 o'clock in the morning according to some plan and, have them done in this sequential order and make sure I don't do anything else before I do them. Excuse me, sorry. That's not realistic. But what is realistic and controllable is my intention on knowing that I'm going to hold myself accountable and be disciplined enough to hold my intention and do the things I said I was going to do. They may not happen in a planned order, in a planned way, but they will get done because that is my intention and I can hold that. I get to control that. That is mine. That is me. I am the control for that. The plan is usually outside of my control. So my phone is dying. So I'm gonna go. But don't shy away from control. Just channel it into controllable spaces. Real quick before this dies. Not only when you hold your intention within your control, do you get what you're intending to do, but you also usually get even more done than you intended, or really experience more than you had intended to experience.